Hello everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I thought I'd come on and have a flip through of this book. I did go through it last year, but I've got a lot more subscribers now, so I thought I would have another flip through so anybody that's not seen it can see what I've done in it. And I was going to do some work in it yesterday. It's what I've decided to put all my, not all, but some of my postcards that I've made, because I usually give everything away, and I thought last year no, I want to save some and put them in this book. This book for the UK ladies was from The Works. There was about £3 I think, and I just bought it as a book, and just one day I decided, I wonder if the paper takes paint very well, and it does. They're absolutely brilliant. So it was just started off just putting excess paint down and wiping my brushes off, that sort of thing. Then last year, because I've had it 2 or 3 years I think, last year I decided to put these postcards in. Can we see? I think so. I can't actually get my camera high enough to get all of the book in. So I think I showed these. I decided to paint some lolly sticks because Jean Bainey had, I can't quite remember, it's a long time ago when I saw it, but she'd used sticks to put and she'd put like some sort of embellishment on the end, I can't remember, and then put it in like a pocket and probably write a little note on it or something. So I'd painted a load of sticks up, and I think she got the idea from Laurie Marie Jenkins. I'm not sure whether I saw Laurie Marie's or not. Oh, you forget, don't you? See that many things, my brain just scrambles. So I got all these sticks and I picked my book up yesterday. I thought, I'll stick some more postcards in. Saw the sticks, mind got sidetracked. I thought, I wonder if I'll be able to punch with my crocodile or whether it'll split the sticks. So you have to go and try, don't you? So I've punched a load and none of them split. And then I got into putting beads on. Now please nobody ask me to show you how I put these on. I am a nightmare, absolute nightmare when it comes to, well, jewellery making equipment, for want of a better word, the pliers and that. Oh, I'm dreadful, really dreadful. I was sat doing these last night in bed and there's like bits pinging off all over the place. Oh, I'm really awful. It's not something I could ever do on camera because it would just take too long. But yeah, so I've got like, what do you call them, eye pins, is it? And little jump rings and beads and this. Then I thought, well, I better put a thing on the end. So that's sort of like, and I've only done the one. I've literally just done this and stuck it on there. You could put another one on the other side if you wanted to. And it's just like a little thingy, thingy. Yeah, so that's what I was doing. I've still got those two to do. That was that one, and then I've done loads of, well, I've done all the ones that I'd already painted. But they're just like nice little bookmarks, really, I suppose, especially if you've got a thingy on the end, something on the end. I've cut some more circles out to do some more to my painty papers, but I did enjoy doing it. It was just something different to do. So we have lolly sticks. See, Mr. that fall to pieces because she's absolutely crap at doing this sort of thing. Oh, I've just put some back together before I started filming. Oh, I'll do that one in a minute. Some people seem to do it ever so easily, but I really struggle. I've done some with little short bits on, and these little whatever you call them, block things I got from China. I have had some gifted me, some black and white ones. Well, I've also got some of those what I got from China as well. The beads have just come from, I think some's off of Broken Jewellery, and some's what I got from Hobbycraft and various places. Seed beads that I get from the range. But yeah, there's just using stuff up. I just thought I would show you because it's a bit of an idea if you're a mental person that saves lolly sticks like me. Right, where's that one gone? I'll leave that one over there. Ah, dear. Yeah, so we'll have a flip through of this again, shall we? So these are, well, they've been done 2 or 3 years, some of them, and put some of my borders down, and then some little inches that, can we see? Oh yeah, little inches that I'd made. This was a image out of a magazine. I love this page. And a little, yeah, little thing, little round thing, coin thingy. Is that a pocket? Not a pocket, a tuck spot? No, it's not. I just stuck that down. And there's all sorts of different techniques like this one. What was these? Oh, that's just napkins and collage and that on those ones. But these are where you use wishy-washy alcohol, wishy-washy watered down acrylic paints, and then flick isopropyl alcohol on, and yeah, you get all the different colours coming through. I love that. I might do another video of that one day because I do love doing that. It's sort of magical. That one, Be Yourself, and then I was using up some of my flowers that I've had cut out for ages, and some of the little embellishments from foam. So there's all sorts of different paints. These paints are, when I got these ones, the distress paints. I'm just testing them out. I think that's what they are anyway. It looks like those colours. There's pockets in. It's going to be a dingly dangly jingly jangly book. Yeah, I think the top one I tended to put the pocket in the top. One of my borders again. I don't even know why I keep doing that. And not all the pages in the book have got paint on, but oh, those two I was. Oh, it's my little scrap monster, look. Under there. I love this background. So, colours that I don't usually use, but I just loved it. And they were, I think the cardstock was an orangey cardstock, and then I'd gone over it with brown and orange and the green, and it was like flat, so I just covered it with Mod Podge, and it sort of brought it to life a bit. So that's that one, and I thought I was going to put those on that side. Try everything, support yourself. Sorry if you've already seen them, but if you don't want to watch, then you don't have to, do you? That's, page needs doing. What have we got there? Oh, I love that. I don't know what magazine. I think that was a Sainsbury's magazine or something. I just love that image, and I thought I was going to put her there probably at some point. Keep calm and craft on. This one was from Happy Mail paper. I'm just going to put put the light on a minute. It doesn't seem very bright. It's a weird day today. I've just been and put my jumper on because I was cold. Discover your ology. I really need to do some more things with my words that I've collected from magazines, because that was such a lot of fun. Even Mr. Doodle, he was helping me. Experience a delightful combination. I have sent some of these out. Probably not the ones with, although I have sent some in envelopes. If they've got a, you know, something like that on, I would put it in an envelope, but again, these were from Happy Mail. Love this one as well. Love that image. I think I've got another one of those somewhere. I haven't really done anything in here lately, because I think the last time I showed it I said, oh, I might outline the butterflies or something, but I obviously haven't done. But I think she's brilliant, and she just had to go on this page. It's a lot of fun. She was ever such a pretty lady to start with. I need to finish that off, go around the outside and whatever. Create your statement. If you have a dream, just go for it. Yeah, it's all good fun. Oh, this page, that was done with these distress paints, just with all the different colours. And the noise, you have to do the noise or it doesn't count, obviously. It's just with a sponge. Oh Lord. Ooh, that's obviously jelly play. That's real textured, that is. Wow. I love my Harlequin stamp. Trail Up Authentic Issue, Great Art Buddy. Again, these were the acrylic paints with the alcohol on, and I think I'd turned them into postcards because I didn't actually like the backgrounds very much at the time. I thought, well, you know, you can always make something with it. Now I really love them. I put little bits of my borders on there. Borders on the page. But yeah, these books, they're ever so good. I've not gessoed on any of the pages. I mean, this was one of the first pages I did, I think, was with the what do you call them, pixie powders. Are they in this drawer? No, they're not. I don't know where they are. They're in that drawer. No, they're not in that drawer either. Yeah, it's either the, I think it's these, the Cosmic Shimmer Pixie Powder. I've got those, and then I've got Ken Oliver's The Bursts, which my lovely friend, the Cranky Crafter, sent me. Sarah sent me those, but I think these ones, and I'd put quite a lot of water on, and I expected, you know, it ruining the page, but it didn't. Love that. And this one. That's an image, that a stamp that Geraldine Little Snippet sent me. I love that as well on the black card. I think it's beautiful. I'll make some more of those, and this border was one that Geraldine had sent me, and I'd finished it off, coloured it and such like. I'd already done these postcards, and I thought they went well with the gold. This was from the leftover bits of tissue when, and I really can't remember the lady's name, haven't got a clue, but about 3 years ago, a lady, she was a new lady, and I've not seen her since, but she came on and she showed us how to make your own spray inks, or make your own sprays, not inks, but your own sprays with tissue paper, but the bleeding tissue paper. Not like bleeding tissue paper, but the tissue paper that bleeds. And so I made some of those. You just basically tear the tissue up and put it in some water and just leave it, and then strain it off, and it makes the sprays. Although I think I've used them all. Mine were only faint. They were only faint ones, but then I've got all these pieces of tissue left, and you just can't throw them away, can you? So I just laid them all on there, let them dry, wipe them off, and I think I've still got them actually. It made that pretty paper. So this is the middle look, and it's a stitched one. Probably if it was staples it would have come undone, but I think these books are really good for £3. I'm sure there wouldn't have been much more than £3 because I wouldn't have paid it. That was from 3 years ago when it was Mr. Doodle's birthday, 60th birthday, and I'd done him some wrapping paper with fish on, and I'd got some paint left, so it all went on there. And even if I've got like black gesso or black paint, I tend to just do that, even if it's, you know, watered down and grey. I just don't like washing paint away. You may as well wipe it on something. It's like his background look. I obviously got some black left, so dot dot dot. It's another one with the pixie powders. They're just beautiful. I've not played with those for such a long time. I think this year I've just been trying to actually use stuff, because I love making painty papers and that so much. I've got thousands of sheets of it, and thousands of sheets have gone out, because if I send gifts and that out, I don't use gift wrap, I use my painty paper. Especially if it's to people that I know will then use that painty paper in their projects. So yeah, so this year it's, oh god, I'm on 18 minutes. This year I've been trying to use things up, but I've got itchy fingers. I love this. I love this, and it makes me smile, because when I've shown this before, see, I see that as a man, but a lot of you say, oh, she's a funny lady, but I don't know, I just see it as a man. Yeah, but he's got glossy accents on his glasses, and he looks a bit grumpy, and you can see he's not even had a sip of his tea. He wants to get his tea drunk. Wow, it's a bit loud. Loud, that one's loud. Wow. You got your sunglasses on for that page. Oh, look at that one. Beautiful. It's those pixie powders again. And that one looks as though I probably did on the other ones. Just put it down and then just mirror imaged it. This was jelly plate and the pattern was textured wallpaper. I do use textured wallpaper a lot. I think it makes beautiful patterns. And this one was a non-shaking shaker thing. So I just put pretend that it's, look, it's not. Hadn't left any room at the back, but it's still pretty. But we don't tell anybody that, then people don't know, you see. Must art today. Got her to stick in somewhere. She was a pretty lady till I uglified her. Don't know where she's going to go. Oh, this is the... yeah, that's stuff that you melt. What do you call it? Angelina fibres, is it? That's what that is anyway. Some doily and playing card that somebody had sent me. I like these two. I like all of them really. Oh, this was some of my... now I don't know whether that was... that probably wasn't my marbled paper. That was probably some that somebody had sent me. Not quite sure on that. Foam, like the foam marble. These buttons were what Wendy Laurie sent me. And this flower. Don't know whether she'd sent me that paper. I can't quite remember. This again, this is the either the pixie powders or the Ken Oliver. I think it's the pixie powders. Wow. It's loud. All sorts on there. I think there's some dilutioned paint underneath probably, and flicks of gold of some description. Pixie powders, I think. This is textured wallpaper. So you know, I use it quite a lot, and then when it's all coloured and that, I sometimes turn it into postcards or flowers or whatever. This, I love this crown. This was Amy from Aljon sent me this several years ago, and it was brown, and I just coloured it black and then put some gold on, and I just love that. It's on textured wallpaper again. Oh, and then we have Snail Boy. I know when I showed these two before, lots of you said that these were your favourite postcards that I'd done. Oh, we had fun doing these. Start early, we don't rush. Travel. And the background was just all pieces of random bits of magazine pages. The same with this one. That's a Tim Holtz tattered floral flower there, and this Snail Boy. And I coloured the little boys. I do like to colour them in. I don't like leaving them just grey. And then this one we got. once it was so windy we had to crouch behind a stone wall. I think that's about it. The postcards. Oh, we've got a hole in. Don't know why that was. Don't know what happened there. To make a feature of that, won't we? Then we can pretend it was done on purpose. I think this one was, I'd put gesso on. Yeah, I think that side I'd put gesso on. That side I hadn't. No, I think I was plain. I don't know whether, can't remember whether they were gelatos, but some sort of creamy pastel-y thing that I was just messing about with. But feeling that, I think that one's got gesso on, and they did blend better with the gesso on. It's a loud one. I think, looking at this, this is when I was doing some 2 sheets of perspex, not perspex, plastic acetate, excuse me, and what did we do? Put, I think it was felt tip pens or something, and water, and smushed it together, and that's what that was. This was from Happy Mail again, and then I'd stamped on there and embossed on there. Napkin was from Happy Mail. I can remember when I did this one at the time, I didn't like it, but I quite like it now. I like this one. This was from a Specsavers Opticians magazine. I just knew I was going to have to save it. And it said, Sue told Roy she liked exotic plants. No, it wasn't a Specsavers. It was the, I think it was Specsavers, but it was to do with the hearing aid side. He obviously thought she said exotic pants. Oh dear, that just tickled me. I think that's well funny. That's my sort of humour. Yeah, there's no plants, not pants. Making magic. Again, these are my little foam where you heat the foam up and press something into it to make the pattern, and then just go over it with a Inca Golds I've used. And I think that is all the postcards in there. Yes, and that's those, and then I'll just show you these quickly. You may as well, people that's not seen them. I haven't done anything on the back of these because sometimes if I'm sending them out I will always colour it, because you will know by now that I don't do white on my projects. I don't mind if it's on other people's projects, but no, I just couldn't send that out like that. And then I will put a, I don't know where it is, it's usually in my window. Oh, well, I've got a stamp that says postcard, and then Amy from Aljon, she showed us how to make like the cancellation stamp. I don't know, where's that gone? It's usually in my window. So I put that on, and I put a stamp, you know, a used stamp there if I'm going to send it in an envelope. Yes, this one was where you do the string pulling thing, and I've got quite a few sheets of that, and I just don't like them, and so I thought, well, I'll use them on something else. So the backgrounds is what I did last year, I thought, well, I'll cut them out and put one on there, but then I really didn't like it for a reason which I won't say, but we'll just use the word secret. It must just be my mind, because I asked Mr. Doodle what he saw and he didn't pick up the same thing that I saw, so oh dear. That's that one. You see, these are all different sorts of painty papers that I've done. Challenge your interest. That one. See, that one's not so bad. And I just remodelled the flowers, so we have to have the word remodel. We're still recording. Oh God, this is a long video, I'm sorry. Eat, sleep, play, repeat. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Oh. Don't know what I was going to do with those. This was the dendritic, where you, if anybody doesn't know what dendritic is, I didn't until I first saw the word coming up on YouTube. It's where you put paint on a sheet of glass or perspex and then put another sheet on the top, smush it down, and you get all these dendrites, I think they're called. All the little spidery effects. It's really cool technique, that is. So that one, I think I must have been going to put some more on that, words or something, I don't know. Love yourself. This was just leftover pieces of painty paper. I'm getting a sore throat because I've been talking for so long. Some of my flowers again. You can see now why I've just needed to make some more, because I've used them all up. The perfect story, bits of... Oh, I made Christmas cards, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I was doing all these backgrounds for, because I'm not really a traditionalist. So everybody had painty papered Christmas cards. Oh, excuse me. So I'd used one of those, then just ripped bits of paper and such like. That was the alcohol on acrylic paint. I'm not doing myself any favours here, because it's just making me want to play with paints, and I've actually, at the back of my desk, I've got all stuff out for the next Pick 10. Nuts on ice. Mr. Doodle chose these words, if I remember rightly. It's great fun, because I think it was before Christmas time when we was doing them. At night time I would he'd sit in his chair, and like the living room floor was covered with all words, and he'd be saying this word, that word, and that's, you know, he's so good. It really shows an interest, he does. There's so much to love, and I love my Mr. Doodle and my lovely YouTube friends. What have we got there? Love, hope and faith on that one. Awaken your colour. Bright and beautiful. Moments. I'd say most of these are on some sort of photo card. I just buy the cheap packs of photo card. Both glossy and the matte ones. Now that one I'd literally just... I don't know whether it was with ink or... I'm not even going to say, because I can't remember. I can't remember whether that's felt tip pens or what it was. It's pretty. Those colours. It's big fun. It might be you. Crazy illusion. Oh, this was the leftover pieces of tissue paper that I was telling you about from when I did the inks. And I've still got, I know I've still got some left because I did some envelopes, made some envelopes, Jean Bainey style. She did that with some, she'd got some autumn colours that she'd picked up from the bins or somewhere where she says she goes, of tissue paper, and she decorated envelopes. So it was like, yes, I've got to do that tomorrow. I've got all those bits of tissue left. Relax all day. Oh, and then with that, so that's all of those that you've all seen before. Then I've just been doing these today because I've been doing something else that you'll see in another video. And then I got sidetracked doing these. This is book page. Yeah, it is book page. Colouring book page with napkin over the top that Amy from Aljon showed us either last year or the year before. And this was a spotty dotty napkin that I just Mod Podged it over the top and then Mod Podged on the top of it again. And then I just went round the dots with my black marker, and then I've literally just well, I'd originally done them to make like cards with, because Amy had made some cards, but I used the wrong cardstock and I didn't like it, so I just chopped it up and I thought that'd be a nice big postcard or something. That's another one with a napkin over the colouring book page. I think that's a really good idea. White, good lord. It's a pansy one. So I've about used those up now. On that one I've got green on. Then there was a couple of bits left, so I thought they'd be like little tuck spots in something. And that, my lovely friends, is it for today. Oh dear. Right, thank you very much for watching. Am I supposed to be leaving some links? I can't remember. If I've said I'm going to leave a link to something and I don't, please let me know, because I've been gabbling on the biggest load of twaddle for half an hour, 37 minutes, and I've forgotten what I've said. So, but mainly I was coming on to show you these. And that one. But I do struggle, as I've said, do struggle with beads and pliers, and no, it's not for me. Ping, 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 ping. Yeah. Right, thanks for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.